What's going on, people? Welcome to the LV Live Show. I'm LV Live. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Once again, I want to thank all the new subscribers for coming by to my channel, man. It is truly, truly appreciated. As you see right there by the ticker, the Knicks pull off a great victory tonight. Or shall I say, much needed victory, 136-130 over the Toronto Raptors in the Garden tonight. Oh, man. Got a little crazy there towards the end. But much needed. Much needed. Especially going, he's losing these last two games, of course, the in-season tournament. And, of course, that sad win, loss to the Celtics Friday night. And then, losing Mitch for 2 months. Oh, man, especially right before this road trip. I mean, just all the things you could think of as to why the Knicks needed this win. And it was a great victory. Great victory, great victory. A lot of things to pull from here. A lot of pieces, a lot of people who added to the victory. But, hey, listen, man. I mean, of course, we're going to talk about Quentin Grimes, but slowly but surely, Randall is really coming on here, man. Randall's really flexing his muscle. Even when we lost to Milwaukee, man, Randall really starting to flex his muscle, man. He was giving the Greek Freak the business, and tonight, nobody could check him. Nobody. Randall is really starting to establish himself as an all-NBA guy right now. You got to give it to him. You got to give it to him. Drew, what's going on, man? Hope all is well. Peace, 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 peace. Happy holidays to everybody, man, too, man. Killer Dogs, what's going on, man? Hope all is well. Atlantic Lion, how are you tonight, man? Happy holidays to you and yours. But Randall, man. Randall setting the tone. Brunson didn't have one of his Brunson nights, but he still had 21, man. He was solid. Solid. Playing on a gimpy ankle, of course. Knew he had to come through and play because, of course, IQ was not in the lineup tonight, which I was surprised by. Sore knee for IQ, they said. So it was really, truly, literally all hands on deck. We even saw a Deuce sighting tonight, people. Deuce coming off the bench, giving solid minutes, giving Brunson a breather. This is going to be a tough stretch, people. This is going to be a tough stretch. Before I really get into the game here, this is going to be a tough stretch. MBIC, what's going on, man? Hope all is well. Appreciate you guys coming by, man, rocking with your boy LV, man. Much needed win. much needed win. I'm going to pull up the schedule in a few, but we know the gauntlet that's ahead of us, right? So this was a win against a team that we should beat, right? And, noticing and kind of watching, of course, the Knicks in the standings and where they're at and, how well they are. Of course, the whole talk of, do they need a star or not, or who should they get? The Knicks are going to win a lot of games this year. They are. And I think we're going to be around the 4th or 5th seed in the East. I think we're going to be there. Maybe 6th, but we're right there. We're not going to do no play-in. I think we're one of the better teams in the East. But we need a piece, man. We need a piece. We really, really do. Because that's what's separating us from that top tier, because we're one piece away, guys. We are. But you could see the difference in the elite teams and us. You just see it. It's glaring. And it's just the one piece that we need. Outside of that, we have everything else. It's like a piece of the puzzle, man, is just missing. But all in all, great night. Of course, I talked about Randall. Brunson was solid. RJ was solid. Our heavy hitters were big tonight. But to me, the star of the game and the game ball goes to Josh Hart, man. Josh Hart being Josh Hart, the glue guy, the Villanova Wildcat, man. Big off the bench. 31 minutes. Josh Hart was 6 for 8 from the field, 3 for 3 from 3, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Had 7 boards and 8 assists, 16 points. My boy almost had a triple-double. Josh Hart, to me, gets the game ball tonight. Huge. Coming off the bench. Of course, we're going to talk about Grimes. Everyone knows, this was always the big talk about Grimes, right? But big for Josh Hart, man. Huge. Knicks was big. 6 people in double figures tonight, 6 players. But Josh Hart, man. Josh Hart changed everything with that second unit. When he had RJ out there with him, and that Grimes out there with him, that's when the Knicks really started pulling away and really kind of grabbing his, game by chokehold, because the Raptors and Scotty Barnes and them boys were pesky. Pesky tonight, man. Like a tick. You just couldn't get him off. It was insane, man. Josh Hart. The Swiss Army knife Villanova Wildcat from Chocolate City, Washington, D.C. Big tonight for the Knicks. He was huge. Atlanta Lions said, overall, it's a great day. Knicks beat the bum Raps, and my Giants are up on the Packers. Hey, man, I'm watching the game, man. Listen, the Giants, man, right? Atlantic Lions, don't get me started, man. But the Giants, we need them to lose. But listen, man, they got a lot of fight, man. They want to win. Last I checked, they were up 14-10. Then I came down here to rock with y'all. But Giants, man, the Giants got a lot of fight, man. A lot of fight. You got to love my big blue. Juice said, Randall is who he is. When he's on, he's one of the league's best. When he isn't, he already know. Love-hate relationship with him, but he's our guy. That's right, man. Drew, I love that. Love and hate relationship with him, but he's our guy. Gotta love that guy. Gotta love Randall. Listen, man. The only way I give up Randall is if we're getting a big star. If we're not getting a big star, Randall goes nowhere. He stays here. Juice says, we're going to beat the teams that we're supposed to beat, and we will lose to the teams that we're supposed to. Keeping everything a buck. Agreed. Well said, sir. MBS said, don't wake me. I'm dreaming. Christopher Williams, he's singing that song. 40-44 wins, and that's if Brunson doesn't go down. Yeah, Brunson's going to be tonight. 44 wins, you say? I say a little bit higher. I say we're about 47, 48. Between 46 and 48. That's what I think we're at. Atlantic Lion said, I'm buying a Josh Hart jersey. Yeah, you know what? You know what it is, Atlantic Lion, man? He represents this city, man. He represents this city. Gritty, hard. He plays hard. He does it all. Rebounds, assists. He defends. Comes up with big-time shots. The glue guy, man. The glue guy. He is New York City, man. Even though he's from Chocolate City, Washington, D.C., hats off to him for that, but he represents the city well. I'm glad we paid him. I'm glad he's going to stay in Nick for a very long time. MBSC, Hart, Randall, and Grimes, they were the deciding factors. They definitely were. Definitely were. Randall was big tonight. No one could check him. No one. Quentin Grimes. Let's get right to it. This is much needed for him. Much needed. I think that some people and some players, they don't need that attention on them, right? They just need to come out and just play and just put up shots, right? Just play their hearts out, right? And I think that that's the type of player he is, right? Being in that starting lineup is too much. It's too much for him. Him coming with that second unit and just playing ball, not even thinking twice, is perfect for him. Perfect for him. He could just shoot. That's it. Just shoot, come off screens. If he makes mistakes, so what? He's with the second unit. No responsibility. Just focus on himself. But I think DiVincenzo is perfect in the first unit. Perfect. And you know why I say he's perfect? Because he does it all. He rebounds, he gets assists, and it doesn't feel like if he's not scoring the ball, he's not impacting the game. He is impacting the game in a lot of ways. But also, too, you got to respect his jump shot because he can knock it down. So you got to pay attention to him. And he's aggressive. He attacks the hole. He rebounds. I think he's perfect in that lineup for three guys that are ball dominant, right? You need a guy like that that's willing to do all the little things and also, too, can knock down the jump shot if you swing it to him and can penetrate. Does it all. He's a perfect piece to what that first unit needs. But Grimes is in a perfect role for him. This is perfect. Just come off the bench, and then you match him up with IQ, and IQ comes back. I think this will be great. But this was a great move. Smart move. It's helping the kid out. Last couple of games, he's been lighting it up, which is good. It's good for his confidence, make him feel better. I would not put him back in the starting lineup this year. Too much pressure, man. Too much pressure, and he can't handle it. Coming off the bench, just playing ball, perfect for him. Perfect. Atlantic Lions says, Grimes off the bench is working nice because that second unit just has so much more movement where he can thrive. Absolutely. Absolutely. There's no ball dominant guy. You know what I mean? Like that first unit is three guys out there, man, that need the pill. Need three guys out there that need the pill. Period. And he can't operate like that. He just can't. NBIC, I wish Brunson could dish out assists like Hart does. He's a playmaker, always making plays. NBIC, you gotta respect who Brunson is, right? Do you understand? Like, what I mean is, Brunson wasn't brought here to be a playmaker, man. Let me rephrase that. He wasn't brought here to be an assist guy. He was brought here to do what he does. Period. And what he does is come up with clutch buckets and clutch moments, and that's just what it is with him. He's big time. Period. Very similar to Allen Iverson. We don't want him to do nothing more than be Allen Iverson. Period. We're not looking for him to be John Stockton. We're not. We're looking for him to be Allen Iverson. And we're looking for Jalen Brunson to be Jalen Brunson. Period. NBIC says, nah, he just can't play with Brunson. He's not a playmaker. Brunson is a playmaker. He's a big shot maker. How about that? Okay, we'll say that. But this is great for Grimes. This is great for Grimes. I think it's great for him and what he, just all the things that's been going on with him, right? This is just a good boost for the kid as far as confidence goes and everything like that, right? I think it's fabulous. I really, really do. It's good to see him get his confidence up. Yeah, this is just good for him. Good for him. He was big. Yeah, 19 off the bench. Gravity, what's going on? Hope all is well. Once again, happy holidays to you. So that was great for Grimes, right? Also, too, man, slowly but surely, people keep getting on my boy, man. But RJ Barrett, man, another big night for RJ. 32 minutes, 11 for 21 from the field, 50% from the field. 3 for 8 from 3. We knew that number would come down. 2 for 4 from the free throw line. 3 boards, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block for RJ. RJ at 27, man. Solid tonight. Solid. RJ's having a great season, man. He's having a great season. You take away that migraine, you take away those couple of games off because of that knee, man. RJ's putting up big time numbers for this team. He is our scoring guard. He is, man. Because that's what he's there to do. Get buckets. And RJ's been doing that, man. He has been. He's shooting at a high clip, man. He's taking high percentage shots. I'm not seeing RJ taking no crate. He's going to that rim, man, going to that rack. And getting to the free throw line, man. RJ's looking good, man. RJ's looking good. That's why I keep stressing we're missing one piece. Missing one piece. Okay, NBIC said he's a point guard. He is supposed to make the game easier for the team. All he has to do is pick his spots, get his team involved, and close at the end. That's a championship level. Okay. No more is the game based on point guards and shooting guards. The game is not based on that anymore, NBIC. It's more of a combo guard. That's what it is today. No one's a true point guard. No one's a true assist first, score second, or score last, and rebound guard. Like no one. That's not the league anymore. He's a combo guard. If the assist is there, cool. If not, we getting buckets. That's what it is, and that's who he is. Period. Drew says RJ is judged on a game-to-game basis. Great season is a stereo. He's been good both ways. He's been both good and I'm assuming you meant bad. He's been RJ. I don't know. I don't know about that, man. He's been solid all year, man. He's putting up great numbers, man. His numbers are solid this year, man. And he's shooting really well from the field. This is the NBA, man. So of course you're gonna have a game here and there where you may not look your best. You know what I mean? But he's been solid, man. He really has been. Gravity says Grimes is looking alive coming off that bench. Yeah, man. It's no pressure, man. It's no pressure. He could just be him. He could just play. He could just ball out. That's it. NBIC says LaMelo Ball and Tyrese Halliburton. Right. Listen, here's the thing, man. LaMelo, he's different. Like because he doesn't score at a high clip like that. He can, but but once again, he's like a combo guard. Right? He can score the pill and he passes the ball and stuff like that. He's a facilitator. He's like a little bit of both. But once again, you got to understand who Brunson is. Brunson is not a pass-first point guard. He's a scoring guard. That's what he is. He's a combo guard. You know what I mean? So you just got to know who he is. And I love who he is because he comes up big. And you got to understand too, guys. Everybody's on the Tyrese Halliburton bandwagon. He's putting up great numbers, right? He's putting up numbers very similar to SGA, right? Those guys are putting up great numbers. It's different when you're putting up those numbers in Indiana, man. It's different when you're putting up those numbers in Oklahoma City. When you play in this city, man, you got to be able to put it up night in and night out. That's very, very hard to do. It is. When Brunson landed here, he hit the ground running. Period. Last year, he should have been an all-star. Period. Other people got it over him, cool. But he's legit, man. He is no bum. And the reality is that when the money is on the table, he comes up with big-time games, man. And he is the closer like no other. Ice water, man. Most dudes aren't like that. They're not. Yeah, they may have a couple of games where they do that, but this guy does it night in and night out in the biggest city in the world, in the media market, number one in the world. Market one. It's tough to do, man. It's tough to do. You ask anybody, it's not easy. It's not easy playing in this city. So to me, that's where Brunson gets the edge over the guys. And also, too, Brunson has done it on a big stage in the playoffs. That changes everything. It just does. NBIC, RJ's quietly putting up numbers, man. This game, I didn't even know he scored so much. Listen, man, you know what it is, NBIC? I'm going to tell you what it is. He's taking high percentage shots, man. He's picking his spots. Like, he knows when to attack. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, man, he's having a solid season, man. Solid. A big scoring wing / guard. He could do it all, man. He's playing really, really well. He really, really is this year. And then lastly, the Stocktons, Nash, and Magic Johnsons are gone. Yeah, them dudes are going, man. When them dudes are averaging like 12 and 13 assists or 17 and 15 assists a game, like, you got to be averaging like, these guards are averaging like 20 or better, man. These dudes is putting up big time numbers, man. You see what SGA is doing out there? SGA is no joke. To me, now if you talking him or Brunson, man, I'm picking that kid. He's different. He's different. He just is. He's different. And I think he's better than Halliburton. I'm telling you, man. And OKC is, they look dangerous, man. You give them another year. Next season, man, they're going to be a problem. They're going to be a problem. Josh Giddey, he stays out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? With all the stuff he got going on. They're going to be a problem, man. They're going to be a problem. NBIC. So let quickly run the 1 and move Brunson to the 2. We won't win a championship unless he changes up his game. Jordan couldn't do it, and I doubt he can do it either. All right. First off, good points. As always, NBIC. Do not put Brunson in the same conversation with Michael Jordan. Just stop that. Don't ever do that again. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't say Jordan couldn't, and I doubt he could do it. Listen, Jordan, stop. We're not even going to do that. Go down that road. You can't let Quick play the 1 because Quick he's another combo guard. Quick does not look to pass like that. You know how many times our heart has hit a pick and roll and Quick didn't hit him? You know how many times other players have told Quick hasn't hit him? Quick looking for a shot, man. So IQ is not like, no. SGA's a beast. Yeah, he's different, man. Yeah, years to come. That's Drew, absolutely, man. SGA, I'm telling you, man. And Chet is. I remember Chet when he was in high school, man. I was like, yo, who's that? I said, yo, he gonna be a problem in the league. He's way better than Wembanyama, man. But he was cooking Wembanyama when I seen him in the under 21 tournament in Portland. Chet is a problem, man. He's like KD, man. He's like KD, but bigger, man. They're gonna be dangerous. Wow. If they keep everybody together, I would not be surprised if those guys make a run similar to what the Warriors did. I would not be surprised because remember the Warriors are all homegrown. When they got KD, that was late, but all them guys are homegrown. Remember they had Livingston. Remember they had Iguodala. Remember, of course, Steph got drafted there. Clay got drafted there. Draymond got drafted there. And they just built, you know what I'm saying? They just built that dynasty, man. They just, got all their money there, got all their contracts there, their big-time contracts, man. All their big-time contracts they got there. So I wouldn't be surprised if OKC does the same thing. I just wouldn't be. If you saw the difference in our squad, when everyone touches the ball, it makes us look leaps and bounds different. NBIC, I agree, man. I agree. You're making a good point, but you have to understand that When it comes to winning time, yes, getting everybody involved and all that stuff, that matters, yes. But in this league, you got to be able to score the ball, man. And if you don't really have anybody else to really pass it to, he's got Randall and he's got RJ. That's really it. And he scores his buckets too. So there's only but so much time in the game, man. So you got it. So he's gonna facilitate, but you want to get his shots up too, man. He's too good of a player to just focus on facilitating. And then I got one better. He's too much of a big shot maker. He's got to take shots to get in rhythm for the night. So that takes away from assists. You just got to understand the player that he is. Drew said he's like KD Dirk with Hakeem defense, and he's a dog. Chet is official, man. They're gonna be tough. They're gonna be tough. They're just young right now. They're just young, but you see it. You see, they're coming, man. I give them another year or two. They're gonna be the beast in the West. I'm telling you, or shall I say the best in the West? How about that? And then Lion says, I'm not willing to make the Chet Wemby argument. Wemby has been has been seen too much a worse team. How has been sent to a much worse team. Yeah, I agree. And of course, there's rumors out there circulating that IQ's gonna want to be in there. So, remember I mentioned that earlier this year. I think everybody's coming to my channel, man. You're taking on my info. I said, I'm telling you, remember, we was talking about it. I said IQ would be a monster on the Spurs. I said the Spurs. I said I would not be surprised. MBS said, I'm not comparing Jordan to Brunson. That's insane. I'm just mentioning the mentality. Jordan took over games and dominated. He didn't start winning until he brought a new winning system. No. He brought into a new winning system. I see where you're going. You're making valid points, NBIC. Jordan brought into the system, but Jordan was still Jordan. Trust and believe. He passed to open guys instead of just going one on five. Yes. But what I'm saying is, he still was Jordan. Trust and believe. Let Brunson be Brunson. And when the game is on the line, let him make winning plays. That's what he does. We went to the second round of playoffs last year, man. The only reason we didn't go any further is because of Randall. That's it. We get another piece, we're going to go further. I guarantee you that. And I ain't talking about a piece like OG Anunoby. Everybody's talking about OG. No. I'm talking about a dog. An alpha dog out there. We get that, we're going to be a problem. Trust and believe. And when we get money-making Mitch back, who's out for 2 months, that hurts. We'll be even better. Drew says Chet is just more polished in the early stage of the game, and he could shoot at the lights. Yeah, Chet is a problem. OKC is a beast in the making. Yeah, they are. SGA is something different. He is. How do you guys feel about Mitch, man? That's just this hurts, man. This is like the worst timing, right? This is really, really bad timing. Really bad timing, man. And you saw it tonight. The Mitch effect, man. We could not get no rebounds. Nothing. And with us being smaller and not having wings, it just is glaring even more so now. Oh, that hurts big time. Big time. Because the gauntlet is real, people. The gauntlet is real, right? So let's take a look. I didn't even go through the numbers, but I got to go through the gauntlet. Look at the gauntlet, man. So you see what's going on. You see who we got. on this West Coast trip. You see it. Utah, okay, cool. We could pull that out. But Phoenix, Clippers, and the Lakers, man. And if I'm correct, I didn't put it up there, but I think we got the Bucks again coming up again, like on the road again. Because we're going to see them on Christmas. No, I think excuse me, we're at the Garden on Christmas. I'm going to correct myself. This is going to be tough, man. Oh, man. And then IQ's got knee soreness, man. I don't know what's going on with him. But it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough because remember, people, we are big. I mean, huge on getting offensive rebounds. And that is a big part of what we do. So you have Big Mitch out there crashing the boards, Randall, then, of course, Josh Hart. It causes teams problems, man. It really, really does. But tonight you saw the money-making Mitch impact. You saw that him not being there, it was different in that middle. iHeart came in. iHeart was iHeart. The energy, the activity. But you see him sometimes. iHeart looks clumsy, man. You see him. Frustrating. Oh, man. And it's not even like a week or two. It's going to be 2 months, man. So we're going to have to be able to hold it together. Because, Sims is super athletic, but he's another one, man. He just looks like let me tell you something, man. He played 4 years at Texas. 4 years. He looks like sometimes to me like he's never picked up a basketball a day in his life. I just don't understand how you just are that athletic and you just struggle with certain things, man. The game is easy, man. It's not hard. I played. It's not hard, man. It's like his coordination's off. I don't know what it is. He can't be that athletic and not like know certain things about the game. So I'm worried there. I really, really am. So we got to see what happens. We really, really do. Okay, Gravity says, I'd rather Mitch be out now instead of at the end of the season. Yeah, man. Yeah, I know, but still, just out in general, Gravity just hurts. But I do see your point, sir. Atlanta Glass says, I've always seen Mitch in the unsung hero of the squad, man. We need that defense in those boards. We definitely do, Atlantic Lion. We definitely do. Drew says, the news about Mitch was totally disheartening, man. He was on his way to having a defensive season. All defense, absolutely. Kid can't catch a break on the right side. We'll miss him desperately. Agreed, sir. Yeah, the injury bug is biting us hard, man. Definitely is. Definitely is. NBIC, there is a difference between Brunson and a star player. He is exceptional, has potential, but not an all-star. We are always the second best, not good enough, and he is injury prone. I think he's going to make an all-star this year. And if the Knicks do really good, they do better than what we expect, he's going to be an all-NBA player just like Randall. Brunson's that good. He is. Oh, man, the hate is real. The hate is real for Brunson out here. Just as being an athlete is a huge difference from being a basketball player, bro. No, that's what I'm saying, man. I totally agree, man. I'm not knocking that. You know what I mean? Like, it's just that, him being so athletic, you would think he'd be a lot more coordinated. His coordination is off, man. It's like I don't know, man. It's like his equilibrium is off. I don't know, man. It's like he's got vertigo or something. I don't know what his deal is. But he's, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, come on, man. Just, I don't know. I don't know. But, all in all, much needed win, man. Much needed win tonight. You see the gauntlet. I like what I saw tonight from everybody. I just think that it's going to take all hands on deck, like literally all hands on deck. like because we got to crash the boards and guys getting in foul trouble, like a whole bunch of stuff. We cannot afford any more injuries. We just cannot. We truly, truly need IQ back. Like ASAP. Like next game, he has to be back. Because we need scoring. We need a lot of different things. We cannot afford to have IQ out. We just can't. We just cannot. We can't have anybody else go down, man, because if not, it's going to sink the ship. I'm telling you it is. But all in all, great win tonight. Great win. I'm just happy with how we played tonight. Especially after, these last two games, man, which was heartbreaking, especially top teams in the East. They made us look like we're not even close to what they are. You know what I mean? So the team that kind of rallied around, of course, Mitch being out and IQ being out, guys stepped it up today, man. So it shows exactly how tight we are as a team, the camaraderie. And Randall's starting to flex his muscle, man. He really, truly is. NBIC says, this Tibbs system, he doesn't tweak for athletic players. Look at the past players under Tibbs. We lost Mitch and Brunson. We'll go down soon. Mitch and Brunson will miss at least 10 games. Okay. Justice Brunson is an all-star. He's a highly skilled and a high IQ player. The problem is we have 2 number 2s as our best players. We need that true number 1 scoring threat to, you know what? Drew, that's well said. See, I'm thinking about how to respond to that because that's exactly what it is. And, that's exactly what Kenny Smith was saying. Of course, everyone spoke about that and, LV didn't get a chance to chime in, but I agree with him, man. I agree with Kenny Smith and what the TNT, crew said, man. Listen, man, when you go out there on the court, right, it doesn't matter, like, who you have on your team. Everyone looks around and says, okay, who's the best player in the gym? The Knicks don't have that. Tonight, we had that tonight with Randall, and that's why we won the game. So in the NBA, it's star-dominated, man, period. And if you have a star and he's the best player on the court and he's got decent players around him or he's got really good players or a solid player here and there, they're gonna probably want to win the game. LeBron has proven that night in and night out for his 21 years in the league. So that's the key in this league, man. So, yes, you could want your player to play this. You could want your player to do that. You could want your player to play out of his mind and do all this other stuff. Sometimes it just doesn't matter, man, because on that other team, they got a better player, period. They call it the Jimmies and the Joes. That's what it's called. And I don't think they were dissing the Knicks. They were saying the Knicks aren't good. The Knicks are good, man. We're a solid team. But that is the key. I don't agree with Brian Chero. I don't think he's the kid from the Magic. I'm pronouncing his name wrong. Paolo. I'll just say that. He's not better than Randall. Now, in time, he may be better than Randall, but he's not, right? So let's be clear. But everything else Kenny said, I agree with what he was saying, man. Because that's what gives you the edge. It does. And when you look at the Celtics, they got 4 all-stars on that team. 4. Porzingis was an all-star a couple times. Tatum's going to be a Hall of Famer. Brown is an all-star. Drew Holiday is an all-star. Drew Holiday is actually an upgrade from Marcus Smart because Marcus Smart can't score at the clip that Drew Holiday can. Dame Dollar and Greek Freak are Hall of Famers. They have an all-star in Middleton. They have a big man as a stretch 5 gives us problems. So it's just matchups, man. So that's why, to me, and that's my first time saying it, and I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it for the first time. Excuse me. The Knicks should have made that deal to get Grimes up out of here for Spider Mitchell, but it was Tibbs that did not want to make that deal. They should have did that. They should have brought Spider over here. They should have gave up IQ. They should have gave up Fourier. They should have gave up Grimes, but Tibbs did not want to do it to get Spider over here, because then we wouldn't have this problem. But that's the key, man. That's the key because listen, the Knicks are going to beat a lot of those middle teams. They are. But the problem is when you get into the game, when you get into those games with those top tier teams, you're going to need the guy. Spider's the guy. You're going to need the guy because Brunson's going to do him. He's going to get his. Randall's going to get his. RJ's going to get his. But you need the guy that they're scared of. A lot of teams are scared of Spider. They are because they know what he could do. But you put Spider next to Brunson and you know what I mean? Because it's winning time now. Because now it's not the way it was before, man. Guys are like forming like all-star teams. Like, so these guys there's all-stars all over the place, man. Or guys that are just below being an all-star. So that's why it's hard to beat the top teams, and there's only a handful of them, man. But you got to be real about what's going on. Look at the Suns. They got 3 all-stars over there. One Hall of Famer, and another possible Hall of Famer in Devin Booker. I think Bradley Beal might miss the Hall of Fame, but he's an all-star, man. Got 3 of those guys over there. The Warriors got 3 Hall of Famers over there, man. So you got to think that those teams are hard to beat. They really, really are. LeBron, they got 2 Hall of Famers over there. The Clippers got 4 Hall of Famers over there. You see what I'm saying? It's easy, man. It's just a numbers game. So that's what we're facing, right? So that's what we're missing. We get one of those guys, man, we're going to be right in the mix. We are. Gravity says, I disagree with Kenny saying that. But yeah, Belichick, he's not better, man. He's not better than Randall, man. He's just not. I have no idea. NBSC says, I have no idea how we get a superstar with this roster. We keep getting bench players. Yeah, we're going to have to put up some money, man. That's just what it is, NBIC. We're going to have to pay to play. Drew says, honestly, Brunson and Randall are better players today than Bontrella. Right, is more talented player in the both. Right. Absolutely, far better player than both. Right, absolutely, agreed. Drew says we definitely should have Spider already. Right, JB and Randall are nice. Spider is special. He is special. He is. NBSC says no, that wouldn't have worked. You are nuts. Spider and Brunson won't work. Neither are good defenders, and both have a similar game. It makes us smaller and horrible on defense. Yeah. You're making valid points, NBIC. You're rocking tonight. But if you can get a star, you get them. And you figure it out. Period. These guys are NBA players. Who cares? Figure it out. But you got to get a star over here. Because that's what the Knicks are missing. NBIC said it's one or the other. NBIC's rolling tonight, people. He's rolling. But listen, guys, it's getting late. Let's get ready for this West Coast trip, so let's get some sleep. But listen, I appreciate y'all coming by, rocking with your boy LV. New Year's going to be new things coming up, people. After this holiday, LV is going to step it up, man. Step it up. Got some great things planned for you guys, man. But listen, I appreciate y'all coming through today, rocking with your boy. Let's get it. Great win today. Great way to bounce back after 2 losses. But we got to get ready for this road trip. Utah's coming up. So hopefully we can get that victory and start the West Coast trip off right. All right, I'm LV Live, and that's my show. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button, hit that like button. Hit that like button, people, right? Also, too, I appreciate y'all coming through. Please leave comments, and I'll respond to them, and I appreciate y'all coming through, rocking with your homeboy. Happy holidays to you and yours. I'm LV Live, and I'm out of here, people. Peace.